Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bean and today I am going to be trying something that is a little bit overdue, but I wanted to do it and so here I am. I am going to be doing the Follow X tutorial video, and today I'm going to be following a tutorial by KathleenLights. I've always loved her makeup looks. I think they're beautiful and I think she's a really cool person, and I wanted to try out one of her tutorials. I've also got her palette from Colourpop. I'm going to be following the KathleenLights Blue Dream makeup tutorial. I've got my computer over here to watch the video. If I keep like looking over here, that's why. And I've got all my stuff ready and I'm going to try and do this and probably fail. Here's the back. And we're ready. So I am just gonna, I guess, go through this video and watch it as I do it. This tutorial is 8 minutes and 45 seconds long. It's gonna take me way longer than that to do this, but we'll see how it goes. So, go.
I am using my Dream Street palette. I've gotten so many requests from you guys to use more of the blue shades in the palette, but I wanted to play around with the more shimmery blues, and this is the look I came up with. I messed up a little bit on the eyeliner, but you know, it isn't a KathleenLights video unless I F up my eyeliner.
I can't do eyeliner either, so that'll be a good time.
I love how this look turned out. It's so bold and colorful, but it was so easy to do. If you want to see how to get this blue look, then just keep watching. Okay, so my eyes are already primed and I'm just gonna jump.
My eyes are not primed, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Eye Basics Primer in the shade Wheat.
Jump into the Dream Street palette. I'm gonna take the shade Shooting Star and I'm just gonna start buffing this color into my crease.
Some brushes. I didn't even like get out any brushes. I am not prepared. I'm not prepared for this. Shooting Star. Okay.
And little by little building up the color. This look takes a lot of crease work, a lot of blending in the beginning, so just bear with me here.
Slow. I am not fast enough for this. Looks like she's kind of bringing it out to a point, so I'm gonna do that too. She's got like beautiful almond shaped eyes and I've got like round bug eyes, so I feel like the like come to a point thing never really works on my eyes as well as it does on people with like the almond like shaped eyes, but you know, we'll get there, we'll get there. Okay, go.
Now I'm gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna take the dark brown, it's called Elfish, and I'm gonna be doing the same thing kind of, but I'm not really taking this past my crease. With Shooting Star, I was kind of putting that everywhere, but with this shade, I'm really focusing this on the outer corners and I'm dragging it into my crease. I'm being a little bit more precise with this shade. And just slowly building up that color little by little. Lots of building. Now I'm gonna take Water Bear.
No. If you're slowly building, I'm slowly building. Look at that dark circle. Whoo! That is bad. You can really see it when I close my eye and look down. It's like, look at that. That's a good look. I didn't realize that I picked one with so much blending. We're gonna be here for a while. Seems like we're about there, just, well, on one eye at least. She already has like one eye done and then she does the other one like as a step, so I'm trying to really keep this not any higher than the crease like she said, but it's getting there a little bit. It's getting up there a little bit. There we go. I feel like that is more of what we're going for, maybe. Oh, I got that way above the crease. Moving on, because this is probably as good as it's gonna get.
And I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did with...
I missed what she said. Hang on. Go back, go back, go back.
Now I'm gonna take Water Bearer and I'm gonna do the exact same thing I did with Elfish, focusing this on the outer corners and dragging it into the crease, building up the color little by little.
It appears that most of my Elfish has disappeared. Dude, I don't know. Not bad. Right?
So I'm gonna create a cut crease effect, but I'm not gonna take it all the way like I usually do or like how I've done in the past. I'm just gonna do like a halfway cut crease. So I took my Colourpop concealer and I'm just carving out my lid. You see here what I'm doing. Okay. I'm not passing the crease and I'm not really taking it all the way towards the end.
So I just actually got this Colourpop concealer in the mail today. So I'm gonna try it out because that's what she's using. I've not used this yet. We'll see how it goes. And she's just doing like a cut crease kind of a thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. I never do the cut crease. Oh, it's because I'm not very good at it. I can never get my line straight enough. Okay, she went about that far. Okay, other eye. There we go. It's a little better. Looks okay, I think. Okay, moving on.
And then everywhere I applied the concealer, I'm gonna go in with the shade Kaleidoscope. So on a flat brush, I'm just gonna apply this wherever the concealer is.
Okay. Ooh. I like this. I like this. This is pretty. Okay, I think we're ready for the next step.
So to blend the outer corner with the Kaleidoscope shade, I went in with the shade Mermaid Boy, and I'm kind of using this to sandwich the outer corner in with Kaleidoscope. Does that make sense? Well, you see, it goes from like a gradient. It goes from Kaleidoscope to Mermaid Boy to then Water Bearer.
Like, I don't know if it's showing up as good on camera as it is in person, but this is pretty. I think I'm gonna add a little more Kaleidoscope just to the edge because I feel like I put too much blue, especially on this eye. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so then she said go back into the other blue and put more on.
So I'm just adding some more blue to the outer corners. And then to clean up the crease and just, you know, to blend everything, make sure it's nice and seamless, I went back into Shooting Star so that I can get rid of these harsh little linesies.
Ooh. Okay, what's next?
Okay, so I'm gonna hop into
Ooh,
Mooney.
ooh, wait.
So I'm gonna hop into Mooney and I'm gonna use this to hop into Mooney. That was weird. I'm gonna use this to highlight my brow bone.
Mooney, I think that's this one. Is that this one? Yes. Oh no! What is this? I don't want you down here. Hang on. There. Okay. Fixed it.
And then I took a makeup wipe to clean up the fallout and to create kind of like a cat eye effect to the eyeshadow. So I just made the edges really sharp.
Makeup oil and a drink. Dude, I don't have nails, so I'm not very good at making the whole cat eye effect thing, but we'll try. Kinda, yeah. We kinda got there, I think. Let's go again. Cat eye effect? Yeah! By John, I think she's got it. I think we're done the palette for a minute. She's putting on something on her face.
So I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face before I finish up the eyes. You know the drill. I went in with my Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer.
Oh, primer. Okay, I have that primer, but pretty sure it breaks me out. And the last time I used it, it made like a red line all the way around my face where I put it. So I'm gonna swap that and use a different luminizing primer. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter Primer. This should do the same kind of thing. I always forget how good this stuff smells. And it smells lemony. Okay, foundation, I think.
Foundations. The first one is the Hourglass Vanish foundation stick. I just popped this on everywhere. And then I mixed in a little bit of my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. I still don't like the Luminous Silk on its own, but I love it mixed in with other foundations.
So I have this, but it is not the right shade for me. I do like the foundation, but the shade is way too yellow. So I'm gonna do the same thing that she did and mix foundations and mix it with this one that's a little bit more pinky tone and see how that works. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of this. Hopefully this will cancel out the yellowness, but if not, I might just have a weird color. Okay, she's using a brush, but I am going to use a beauty sponge just because that usually works best for me with the stick foundation because it is so thick. Color isn't too bad, but it's still too yellow for me. Moving on.
And then for concealer, I went in with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. This is the shade Light Neutral.
That's the shade I...
And I'm just buffing that in with a brush. I like doing one side first and then going into the other side because this, I don't know. Recently I've been doing that with my concealer and I feel like it's better because the other side won't dry so quickly and it just looks a little bit more seamless and flawless and not as dry if I do one eye first. But anyway, I'm just highlighting the rest of my face with the concealer as well.
Also, this is the first time using this concealer. I've never used it before. I might have used too much. Let's do this side. Because my brows are not done. Got some brows on.
And then to set everything down, I'm using Patrick's powder.
I don't have Patrick's powder, although I wish I did. But I've got the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores loose powder that I'm gonna use instead. I hardly ever use loose powders though, honestly. Ever since I started using pressed powders, that's all I use. Too much powder.
To finish up the eyes, I'm going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Mainline. I love this eyeliner. I use it all the time. It's like the perfect teal blue. It looks so nice. Lower lash line, it's very quick. I just went in with some Shooting Star, then some Elfish, and then I went in with Water Bearer as well. Kind of mimicking what I put in my crease. I'm just smudging that on my lower lash line.
Seems like she's doing the darker shades just on the outer. Ah! Ugh! Look at this! I cannot believe that I did that. I was trying to watch the video and do this at the same time. Pay attention to your own face. I guess that'll work, yeah?
For my inner corners, I went in with a little bit of Moony, but since this look is so intense, I wanted to go in with something even more intense than that. So I took the Colourpop highlighter in Flexitarian, and I just popped that right on my inner corners to give me that ba-bam intense inner corner highlight.
Okay, I have that. So we're going in with Moony in the inner corner and then Flexitarian. Flexitarian is super bright.
And then for mascara, I'm using...
Oh, no, not yet.
And then for mascara, I'm using the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. I'm only applying a little bit of this because I'm going in with some falsies. These are the Camille number 16 Easy Lash Falsies.
Okay, I don't have that mascara, so I'm just gonna use my Kokie Volume and Length one. And we're only doing a little bit because we're gonna go in with falsies, which I hardly ever do.
They're just falsies that go on the outer corners of your eyes. So I'm just like brushing out the mascara, making sure Nothing is clumpy or goopy.
Okay, so I don't have the ones that she's talking about, but I went on a hunt and I found some half lashes. So I'm gonna put those on and be right back. But where are my tweezers?
Then I went in with my M Cosmetics Illustrative Eyeliner in the felt tip, and I created a very thin line just to hide the lash glue.
I don't have that eyeliner either, but I am gonna use the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. And then she put on Bottom Lash Mascara too, so I'm gonna do that.
And then I went in with some bronzer. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Sun Chaser Bronzer in Rhea. I love to contour with this. It's such a smooth, creamy bronzer. I love it.
Don't have that, but I am gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer instead.
And then to warm up the skin just a little bit more and give myself a little bit more of like a bronzy glow, I went in with the Colourpop bronzer in the shade Private Party. This has a little bit of a sheen to it versus the Rhea one that's matte. So I just wanted a little bit more of a glow.
I don't have that one either, but I've got a Tarte bronzer that's a little bit more glowy that I will use instead. The Tarte bronzer for more of a glow is the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. This is the more metallic one. Okay, moving on to blush.
For blush, I'm mixing these two together. This is the Jouer Blush Duo in Adore, and I'm just gonna mix them both together and pop them on my cheeks.
I don't have that, but I do have two shades that are similar. This is one of the Kokie Blush Up palettes. This is in the shade Rose Glow, and these two are pretty similar to the Jouer ones, so I'm gonna use those two mixed together.
I love this blush combo. It's like the perfect peachy pinky nude.
I really want that Jouer palette though.
And then to highlight the tops of my cheeks, I'm taking one of my favorite Colourpop highlighters. This is the Here Kitty Kitty highlighter.
Don't have that either, but I do have the Inudendo palette from Colourpop, and there is a pearly shade right here, and I'm gonna use that one.
It's a really pretty like pearly shade, and I'm just popping that on my cheeks like I said. And then I'm just gonna melt everything into the skin by setting everything down. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray.
I do have the setting spray she used, so I'm gonna do that and cover up my nose here with this little plastic because I don't want it to get on there. Actually, no, I don't want to use that. I don't know what to do. There we go.
And then I'm gonna pop on my lip combo. This is the Nude Sticks Lip and Cheek Pencil in the shade Whisper, one of my favorite nude colors ever.
Okay, I don't have a Whisper, but it looks like it's just kind of like a pinky nude. This is the Kat Von D and Divine collab. This is the lip color in Divine, so I'm gonna use that because I think it'll be pretty similar. And I think she's putting a gloss on too.
And then I'm gonna pop on some gloss on top. This is the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Moonchild.
Okay, so I have that. That is from her collab. Oh, don't restart. We're done, we're done. Okay guys, so here's the finished look. It's not exact, it's not perfect, but that is the thing that I love the most about tutorials, is that it's something that you can follow along to. I mean, that's how I learned how to do makeup for the most part. I mean, I did my makeup in high school and, you know, stuff like that, but how to really do makeup well and learn techniques, I learned from watching other people on YouTube. And I loved it so much, I thought, why not start my own channel and share my tutorials with other people? Honestly, I really liked doing this video because it's just kind of like where I started in makeup is watching people like KathleenLights. So I had a lot of fun doing this, and I encourage everybody else to try it too. And that's one of the great things about following tutorials, is you don't have to have all of the products that they have. You know, you can use any foundation that you like, you can use any blush that you like, any bronzer that you like. Use what you have and you can still come out with a look that is close, similar, or almost exactly. I had a lot of fun doing this video, and even though I'm a little bit late on the trend, I think it's fun to do, and I I would encourage anybody who wants to try it to go ahead and do it. It was just a fun video to participate in and to just kind of go back to what I used to do. I haven't followed along to a tutorial in a while and just watched somebody teach me how to do it again and try it. That completes this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!